Well, good morning everybody, it's Mr Johnson here. It's the 8th of October and this is our Friday Head Teachers update from Maiden Early School in Reading. Great week again, always a lot going on. We were pleased to welcome Year 10 parents in for their information evening this week. We had an open morning with lots of visitors thinking about sending their child to the school here. That was great to see them and show the school off in all its working glory. And this week has seen the start of our Black History Month activities, and this year it's very special because we've asked the senior student leadership team to play a key role in the activities and things that we're doing around Black history and around more kind of cultural history more generally, and that's been a very positive start to the week. This week we also saw and welcomed the organisation Alter Ego into school to deliver performances of their Unacceptable production, and that hard-hitting production looking at themes to do with sexual consent, sexual harassment, lots of that in the news at the moment. And we think it's really important as a school that we are helping and educating students about what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, and what to do if you are unfortunately the victim of sexual issues and harassment. So that's been important, and we're pleased to see that group in school this week. Another huge headline for us this week and highlight has been that the school has been awarded the Anti-Bullying Quality Mark at the silver level. That was awarded to us following a rigorous audit, development and assessment process around lots of things to do with our anti-bullying practices, everything from policies through to the voice that students have into our approach and the leadership of that work across the school. We actually submitted for the Bronze Award. That's usually where you start with these things, but the assessor was so impressed with what we were doing that he upgraded us to silver and felt that we met the silver standards. And the award really does recognise the hard work we've been doing behind the scenes and up front, actually, about anti-bullying work and the importance of working with the students to ensure that we drive rates of bullying down. I won't go through all of the standards, but they're there for you on the PowerPoint. You can see the types of things that the assessor was looking at, and we aren't going to sit on our laurels. We are going to continue to think further about how we can support students, how we can educate them, how we can talk to you as parents and other stakeholders about our anti-bullying work. So really good news for the school and validation of what we've got to do, and a real kind of affirmation actually of the things we still want to do in that area. COVID-19, today you'll have received a letter from the school just outlining a few changes that we're going to make. The biggest one, I suppose, from your point of view, is that we are now moving from face coverings being an optional thing for students to wear, really for us to recommend them now. So we're actually asking students now to wear face coverings in the corridors and in the communal areas in the school. That's because we've seen a continued steady stream actually of positive cases among the student body, and we think we just need to tighten things up a little bit just to prevent where we can the community transmission of the virus. We've also been working with staff around reaffirming our cleaning regimes and the other aspects of our COVID risk assessment. You can find our COVID risk assessment on the website, and please do take some time to have a look at that. Perhaps the biggest thing we could ask you to do though is to please keep testing your child at least twice a week. We've got loads of kits in school, so if you're running out of testing kits, please get some from school. We're happy to support that, and by testing we're catching lots of cases early before students are actually coming into school, and that helps protect the community. The final thing in that, of course, is that we will be getting to our vaccination programme at the end of the half term. More details about that coming up shortly, and that will obviously add an additional layer of protection to the community. Just to let you know, for those of you living in the Oxford Road and White Knights Road areas, there are going to be a number of road closures in the local area which may well affect bus routes, and particularly the number 17 bus coming through from the Oxford Road in the west part of Reading. So if you are picking up the bus there, I know a number of bus stops will be out of action. Please do have a look at that, make sure that you're aware of what's going on, and perhaps leaving that a little bit earlier to ensure that you're getting to school on time would be a great idea. Coming up this week, we have a careers week with a focus on the careers of members of the staff in the school. We've got a developing best practice week for staff. That means where we go and have a look at one another's lessons. We're looking particularly at the way we're using oracy and talk in lessons to support learning. We've got the Year 9 information evening on Wednesday and another open morning on Thursday. So again, another busy week coming up. So that's it for this week. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a good weekend, and really grateful once again for your support. Do get in contact with the school if you need to through the normal channels. Bye for now. Have a good weekend.